Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be changing the downtown core. So the downtown core is a large section here in the Lego City that has all of our tall buildings, and of course we'll have more as we move forward. This is the Avengers Tower, you got the hospital here, we got the SIG Tower, also the office tower. Now I'm not really happy with how this looks, to tell you the truth. I don't like the positioning of the hospital because the face of it is facing away from the camera or away from my point of view. So for example, when we're way over here, all we see is the back of the hospital, which really doesn't look good. So that really got me thinking here, and now we're actually going to reposition every single one of these buildings and integrate some new elements here into the downtown core, and it's going to look absolutely fantastic when we're done. So I'm excited to start executing some of these plans and then show you what's going down. So let's get started because there's a lot of work to do. So the first thing to go was actually the Quickie Mart. It used to sit right there behind the police station. Where did it go? Well, it's actually right over here in the industrial area, just by the train yard and beside the Octane gas station. Uh-oh, now the police station is gone. Well, guess what? The new modular building coming out on January 1st in 2021 is indeed a police station. So why do I need two police stations here in the downtown core? So what did I do with my mock police station? Well, it's actually my favorite mock, so I decided to move it over here by the Quickie Mart in the industrial area. So this police station, I guess, will service or police the boat dock slash train yard area. Maybe there's some illegal imports slash exports leaving the city, so they're going to be policing this area of the city. Now, we're not working on the boat yard today, but I do have some big plans for over here, and we're going to be executing those plans over the next week as well. So right now we're working on the downtown core, but stay tuned for some big stuff happening there in the boatyard. And it's going in a completely different direction, which is going to make it more industrial, shipping, receiving sort of boatyard. So it's going to be really cool. I can't wait to show you that, but let's continue making our changes here in the downtown core. As you can see, there's a lot of white open space showing there, and obviously I've got a plan for that. So let's continue. Got to move some roads. See, this is why we don't place minifigures until we're 100% satisfied with the layout, because they get in the way. Same with details, they get in the way. And because this whole area is changing, it would just make it that much harder if they were all here. So I took the Ghostbusters HQ and just spun it. So the entrance is right here, just on the other side of Assembly Square. And then we've got a base plate open right there for the hospital. Oh wow, the hospital looks so much better there. Wow. I know I haven't done a video on the hospital yet, but I will be providing an update on this mock or my own creation. But for now, we've moved it, and in doing so, we've opened up 4.5 base plates right here. What is the plan? The first thing I did was convert that open table space to green base plates. I've always wanted this to be the downtown core, full of tall skyscraper-like buildings. So eventually I'd like to convert those 4 base plates to skyscrapers, or one giant skyscraper. But for now, to add height to this area of the Lego City, well, I'm sure a lot of you already guessed it by now, but we've put the Lego City crane right here, and now it's time to build a custom construction site. By the way, this is my favorite Lego City set ever released. So construction sites are nice. They fill up big portions of a Lego city quite quickly, and they add a lot of height to our downtown core, which is quite nice. So it's actually quite detailed. We've seen a similar construction site like this before in the old Lego City layout, actually in the old house or in the old Lego City. You can see we've got the backhoe right here. We've got 2 construction workers screaming orders there. We've got some reddish brown plates here in the entrance of the construction site just to represent some dirt and mud and whatnot. We've got construction workers all throughout. We've used these large grate pieces that look like ladders as they go up to our construction tower here. You can see the base of our tower uses those train supports for the first 2 floors. We've got construction workers all throughout, also material all throughout as well. Then when we raise up, it's inset 1 stud, and it's supported using some of these Technic elements along with the 4x6 window panels and just some Technic elements on the top there just to represent material in which they might be using soon. You can see on the base of the crane actually I've added just some basic details here. So there's like pallets of the window elements that they use, also some light bluish gray plates there which would be used to create the flooring, and then more of those train supports along with those Technic elements. And it's as if this crane here would pick that stuff up and bring it to the higher levels here as they continue constructing this building. Now this is obviously temporary. I want to build an actual skyscraper here, or multiple skyscrapers I guess, and this is definitely a good way to fill some area in our downtown core, add some nice height. It looks great. I think it's in the perfect position. I wouldn't want it out front here, obviously. I'd prefer to have the Avengers Tower here, and I really think that the hospital looks fantastic here. At least from this perspective, we can now see the front of the hospital and also the garage door on the side of the hospital, and the Ghostbusters HQ looks pretty good there as well. It looks pretty great. I think we've made some fantastic changes to the downtown core. Another thing that I like about the hospital and also the Avengers Tower being put together there is the window color actually matches, which looks pretty awesome. And you know what, that Avengers Tower is pretty tall, so it's nice to get some taller buildings around that. The Quickie Mart truly did not look right there. Still have a lot more work to do here. I'd like to convert that construction site sometime in the next 6 months to some custom skyscrapers, and that's a great temporary fill there. Also, we have to create all of our buildings right here, which are going to be half base plate skyscrapers all along here to cover up this train track and to fill in that there. It's not going to be skyscraper like SIG tower height or office tower height, but probably like hospital height all along here, which will look great. Also, we're going to put platform 9 3/4 here. I know I sound like a broken record from my other city updates, but I do have some plans here that I recently stumbled across, I guess. So the Sesame Street set, it sits on its own awkwardly shaped plate. That's why I've made it a corner building there. You can actually see that it's wider than 32 studs. I'm going to take that off of the standard plate that it sits on right now, and we're going to put it onto some of these half plates. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to use it as a back half of Diagon Alley. So I'll be doing that during a live stream. I'll be taking some of these green half base plates here, and we'll be taking all the stuff off of the original Sesame Street plates, and we'll be converting it onto here so that it seamlessly blends in to the back side of Diagon Alley, covering the open back of Diagon Alley and filling in these base plates here. I also have 2 of each of these 3-in-1 sets. It's the Townhouse Pet Shop and Cafe, and also the Townhouse Toy Store. And I'm going to be modularizing those, so 2 to create 1 larger building, and those are going to go right here. Actually, this is a bathroom for the amusement park, so that will be going over there, and then that will start to fill in this area here and Sesame Street right there, and then all of our hospital height skyscrapers or condominiums or whatever strip mall style buildings right along there. And then once that's complete, then we can work on converting this construction site into a large tower or multiple large towers. Hey, you'll also notice that I've started shifting some stuff around in the amusement park. I've really got some ideas going in my head for that, so I'll be sharing that with you in the near future. Also, you'll notice that the treehouse has been placed right here, and I've put 1 camper vehicle there. All right, we're done. Campsite, done, check. I'm just kidding. But we'll obviously be working on that in the near future. Same with the beach in behind. Everything just takes a lot of time to think through and get everything going, and then you can actually execute a plan. That's why I really like taking my time with Lego City layouts, especially this one, because I've never really designed a Lego City in this basement before. This is sort of the first crack at it. We moved the police station over here. I think it looks fantastic. Obviously, there's lots of detail work that we still have to do in this whole area here, like tiling in everything and getting rid of these exposed base plates and whatnot, and maybe slightly rearranging some of the buildings over here. But we got the police station, then we have Quickie Mart, and then I also mentioned earlier in this video that I have a huge plan for this here, and I can't wait to show you what's going down there. I've got the parts and pieces to do it, and I've got the thought of what I want to do now, and we're going to start to execute that idea soon, my friends, very soon. So I can't wait to move forward here. I think we've made some great progress in the downtown core, and I think the city is at its prime right now. Well, best it's ever looked. Obviously, there's still lots of work to do, but it's the best it's ever looked at this time. Slowly but surely, it's, you know, just one step at a time. Remember to like, subscribe, let me know what you think by commenting below. Have yourselves a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.